I'm Anna Fisher, your Iberia Parish reporter here in the Summerfield neighborhood of New Iberia. Earlier this week, here's what these houses looked like, surrounded by floodwater in a no-flood zone, making it difficult for residents as most of them are without flood insurance. Now, earlier this week, I did stop by the New Iberia City Council meeting to hear what they plan to do about it.
The water got so bad, it rose in my freezer.
At the end of this street off of Daspit Road in New Iberia, neighbors say they're drowning in more than just flood water. They're drowning in fear and frustration.
My goal was to repair it, move back in at home and whatever. But now I don't know what I want to do.
It's starting to become a nuisance, and this is starting to become the normal, and it should not be a normal.
With concerns about declining property value and ongoing issues with drainage in the neighborhood, these four women say they've had enough.
I'm exhausted, obviously, so physically, mentally, it's just exhausting me.
Kimberly Bowden lives in the lowest lying house of the subdivision.
Oh my God.
It says her house has flooded 4 different times since March.
And then my insurance is going to go up, my flood insurance, and it's just going to keep rising, and then I possibly will be dropped eventually in the future if I keep filing a claim that I'm flooding in a non-flood zone.
I couldn't get home. I couldn't get back here. No one could get back here again to come check on.
For Janice Butte, the stakes are even higher. Her husband suffers from strokes and her son is epileptic. If water traps them inside,
It stresses him out. It makes him go into a seizure. So that's my concern about him going into a seizure, trying to take care of this water.
So what's the city doing to fix this drainage problem?
We also know we're on the edge of the parish. I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. I'm just looking everywhere I can. We've cleaned every canal in the city, up to the city line.
At Tuesday's city council meeting, Mayor Freddie DeCourt pointed to the $3 million detention pond project as a temporary solution.
It will also help poor citizens in Summerfield some, because some of that water is crossing over. Now I can get that water to go in the detention pond.
He said the detention pond will be going on property the city previously purchased near Acadian Acres. As for Summerfield,
I understand they're trying, but in the same breath, we're all kind of scared.
Lady Derwan is a mother of 4 who hopes local government will supply a temporary fix.
They keep talking about the future, and that's great. But what about now? Because right now, there's a lot of us suffering with this. And we can't wait till 5 years from now.
I get that they may have inherited a problem on their term in office, but at the end of the day, it's still a problem. Whether it's city or parish, they need to band together and figure something out.
Brandy Butte has lived in her Summerfield home for 8 years. She says they've never flooded because her house is at the highest point of the subdivision, but fears that more problems will come if the drainage doesn't get fixed soon.
Budget constraints or, the lack of workers or whatever the case may be, that is not enhancing the value of our property. People are leaving New Iberia in droves already. Why not make things better for the people that actually want to stay here?
Again, there is no set timeline on that potential detention pond project. Mayor Freddie DeCourt saying in Tuesday night's meeting, quote, "These have to be intelligent decisions. I don't want them to go out there and work stupid because it's a waste of money." Until then, neighbors here in Summerfield continue to hold their breath while the water recedes. Reporting in New Iberia, I'm Anna Fisher, your Iberia Parish reporter for KATC TV3.